warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable judges, respected audience, and all of my friends in Nusantara. First of all, I would like to thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Almighty God. Because of Him, we are able to feel the fresh air today. I hope that we all can keep up our spirit of going through the day, even though during this COVID-19 pandemic. Secondly, salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has brought us from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tazza Tiara, student of Elementary School Teacher Education Study Program of Sriwijaya University. I'm standing here to deliver my speech with the title, Everybody is a Genius. Ladies and gentlemen, often we hear people categorize other people based on their intelligence, starting from stupid, ordinary, to genius. In reality, that perception is not true because everybody is a genius, including yourself. It's just that in a different way. The meaning of genius is someone with an intelligence above average. Ironically, the people around us see this capacity only in terms of academic value, which actually has to be realized that not all human geniuses are the same. I will give you some examples. Albert Einstein and Pablo Picasso. Yeah, many of you must have heard these two names quite often. Albert Einstein as the world-famous scientist and Pablo Picasso as the world-famous painter. If we only look from the point of view of physics, Albert Einstein was a very genius. But Pablo Picasso would probably never be called a genius in this category. It's different if you look at the art side of painting. Of course, Pablo Picasso was a genius and Albert Einstein was a stupid people. But in fact, these two figures are geniuses. It's just that in their respective categories. Another example is Steve Jobs. He is a great figure called a genius and charismatic leader, especially as a founder of Apple. With his visionary products, he brought the mobile phone technology civilization to be the biggest advance in the year. But is Steve Jobs a genius? According to a biographer, Steve Jobs didn't have an extraordinary level of genius. He was only categorized as having average intelligence. But with a will and never giving up on trying, he was able to take advantage of his intrapersonal intelligence, which eventually made him a genius. Ladies and gentlemen, from this story, we know that it is very important for us to know which category we are better at than the people around us. We must try new things, and maybe we'll find our new life inspiration. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Einstein's quote reminds us to think twice before measuring ourselves and others against inappropriate standards. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has a different ability or particular genius. Often comparing yourself to someone else's abilities might mean overlooking what it is you are naturally more suited towards doing. In other words, stop being a fish trying to climb a tree and embrace your fishness. We are not all meant to be theoretical physicists. So, aim what you're good at, work hard for what you want, and don't beat yourself up if you can't do everything perfectly. We must always remember that we are geniuses, and everybody is a genius. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all speech that I can deliver. Hopefully, what I have said is gainful for us. I'm so sorry if I had a mistake. Thank you so much for your great attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.